What's up, y'all? It's your boy Trey.
It's your boy Howie, as they all know me.
And we back at it again, man. Once again, we want to thank you guys for just tuning in, supporting us, man. I know we have not been consistent during these weeks, you feel me? You know, we got the work, we got the job, you know what I'm saying? No more unemployment checks, so we back at it again, you feel me? Back to the plantation. Yes, sir.
He said that.
No, sir. But yeah, man, we back at it again, and not only that, man, I feel like you know, we had this summer was wonderful. This year's been excellent. I want to give my hats off to, a lot of us, man, that's made it through this year so far. You know what I'm saying? And one thing, you know, y'all can just comment or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like DM us or whatever. Comment. Like what are some good things that you learned about yourself and that you learned about others, and what's your new outlook for 2020? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, man. Anything else you wanted to add, eh?
No. Welcome back. And we here. We live on the podcast. Y.K.K.M. Young Kings Kingdom Mindset. This episode we're gonna talk a little. We're gonna keep it brief, but we're gonna talk about the year. We're gonna just talk about how people are feeling. Definitely comment. Let us know. DM, as he said, @Howie _
And yep, Trayvon McFarlane, you feel me? TRAEVON.M, you feel me? On the IG, also on the Snap, so you know the vibes, you know what's up with it, all lowercase, no space, and yes sir, it's your boy Trey.
But yeah, let's get straight into it. So we're gonna talk about 2020, but I'm also gonna add that and I'm talking to the young adults, those that are like 19, because 19 is one of those years, it's like a lost year. So I'm going to consider you 20, and it doesn't make sense, but just hear me out, because a lot of people think once they turn 20 or they 20 plus, like 25, 26, 20 is the new 10, 30 is the new 20. A lot of people think they're supposed to have their lives all the way together right when they're 20. They think they're supposed to have their spouse. They think they're supposed to have kids.
Mm-hmm.
They think they're supposed to have the perfect job, the perfect career, but it's like not how it works that way. You know, it doesn't work that way. Everybody has, you know, their own journey, and I feel like a lot of it is just a facade that you're seeing on like IG. You're seeing a lot of celebrities and stuff like that, and you kind of think that you're supposed to be in their position, but that's not how it works in this life. You got to be a little realistic with yourself. If you're not putting in the work, then how can you expect anything? Like, you know, especially with like relationships and stuff like that. Like, how can you say you want a relationship if you ain't putting in any effort to, you know, put yourself out there? You know, you can't say you're an introvert and you're like, you can't use any excuses to not want to better yourself. You know, not want to. And I'm not just talking about relationship like guy and girl. Like, I'm just talking about in general. Just, you know, you could be talking to people, making friends, you know, stuff like that. And I'm not just talking about just straight relationship, because in order to make, you know, to meet that one, sometimes you got to meet a friend, and a friend can put you on this, you know, little stuff like that. So we got to, you know, we got to communicate. We got to talk. Your life is not over when you're 20. And
amen to that, brother.
Yeah.
Amen to that.
Like I said, 30 is the new 20. I feel like a lot of 30-year-olds is just, you know, because we living in a generation where we real childish. I'm not gonna lie, I have fun all the time, but we're real childish, you know. Like, I just got to put my foot down and say it. Like, you see it on social media all the time. You see 30, 40-year-olds wilding out. Like, how can you expect your life to line up a specific way if you're not having that tunnel vision, that focus on trying to be better, do better, you know? Trey, what's your input on that?
I totally agree with that.
And don't agree just because I'm saying it.
No. I just thought, like, yo, it's funny because it's facts. I have my moments, I have my tendencies where, like, I can be childish too, like, you feel me? Like, you know, a lot of us, we may feel like, you know, like, the world owes us a favor, or we may feel obligated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of us may be comfortable, like, in a role or position in our lives right now where we could always try to do more.
Yeah.
What 2020 taught me was how important life really is. You know what I'm saying? And, like, you know, how to take things day by day. Why it's important to self-reflect. Why it's important to stay focused. And, like, the moment we notice a bad habit within our lives, when it comes to our thought life, you know what I'm saying? Our habits, you know, our drive, our why. Like, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get to the root of it expeditiously. We gotta get to the root of it ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, these habits or these bad habits will keep us stagnant. Mm-hmm. It will keep you longer than you want to stay. You know what I'm saying? It'll take you farther, you know what I'm saying, than you don't want to go. You know? Mm-hmm. And it's like, yo, like each and every day is a new day to be different, you're not obligated to be who you were yesterday, and you're not even obligated to be who you were 5 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why we should always strive to change, because like this world changed. People change. We live in an imperfect world full of broken people. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we all trying to strive and get it right. You know, and I feel like that should be the forefront of our focus on what can I do to better myself. You know, like how can I know my creator better? You know what I'm saying? Like what how can I use my skills or my gifts or my talents, you know what I'm saying, to help my loved ones, to help my friends, to help strangers, to help my community, and you know, X, Y, and Z. Like this is what should be like the forefront of like a lot of us, our minds as a young generation, because so much has happened this year. You know what I'm saying? We had Corona that hit of a blink of an eye. We had almost a World War III scare. We had the George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Jacob Blake. You know what I'm saying? Like we have like so much going on. Like the whole world is like we could see like California. Like there's so much stuff going on right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we now is this year really opened our eyes to see, like, you know, we gotta do something. We gotta help and contribute. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it took this invisible virus to shut everything down. No sports, no drama, no entertainment. You know what I'm saying? We in the house, we have to really sit down and really think about, yo, what's important. With some of us, we had to deal with our girl or our dude. We had to deal with our family, and we even had to deal with ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's why it's so important to, you know what I'm saying, to really get to the root of these things now, and not live the fast-paced life of being distracted. 2020 showed me not to sell myself short, you know what I'm saying, not to amount my self-worth or my value of my life to the standards of society, you know what I'm saying, because like we know that society is biased, you know what I'm saying, society brings us, like, makes us feel ashamed. We are involuntary victims and damaged goods because of society. You know what I'm saying? And the society's views on men are toxic, and then society's views on women is toxic, and then society's views on life, reputation, looks, and what real value is toxic as well. Because we have some very talented young brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? Like, putting in the heart, sweat, and tears into something that is not going to benefit them in the end. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, that's why it's so important for us to really find our purpose and to really be focused on helping one another. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, getting in touch with our creator and looking forward to what we can do to contribute to a better change. You feel what I'm saying? But, you know, that's what I had to add on that one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, to just piggyback off of what you were saying, like, none of this stuff happened out of, like, coincidence. Like, this is, it was meant to be.
Yeah.
It was really meant to happen. Like, all of this that's going on, I felt as though God was saying something. He was warning us, like, right now nobody's really focusing on what's supposed to be focused on. Everybody's, you know, like, I feel like a lot of it comes down to, like, being self-centered, because I feel like in society now everybody feels like they obligated. If you don't show me enough attention, then I'm mad at you, I'm mad at the world. And it's like, that's not how it works. But you know, so it's just all this stuff is happening, and it goes to show you, like I said it before in a few episodes back, we all on the same playing field. Like, you know, we're on the same battlefield. Like, if we ain't coming together, then how are we gonna solve this problem? How are we gonna solve? It's not gonna get solved. We're just gonna be running around like dogs chasing their tails, and we're gonna be lost in the sauce. And it's just like, excuse me, to definitely, you know, talk about what I learned 2020 is, like, if you can't do it alone. You can't do it alone. I don't care what you say. I don't care how strong. I don't care how mentally gifted you are. You can't do it alone. It's impossible. And some of the realest people are those that's going to G-check you, or, you know, like, chin-check you, too. They're going to tell you, like, yo, Trey, you're doing something wrong. If they don't speak on it...
You're going off, brother. You're going off.
Track.
Hey, you're going off.
Like, if they don't speak on it, then they're really not your friend. They want to see you go down the drain. And it's just like, honestly, I've seen a lot of people that I thought was really for me. They kind of was... it's either they didn't see what was going on, or like it was like an illusion. It was like,
ooh, I feel you. Go ahead. I want to pick up what you said.
No, go ahead.
Because you know what's funny? Because that's what you said was big facts about, because like if you truly love somebody, you're gonna tell them, like, you know what I'm saying, like to save them from what can hurt them in the future.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like true love is not in bondage to the opinions of others.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like we trying to like true success. Yo, what the attribute true consists of helping your brothers and sisters along the way.
Along the way.
You know what I'm saying? Trust me, like, and that's the thing with society. Society pushes like, oh, I got a car, I got Balenciaga, I got Dior, I got the bands, and I got the racks, and I got the stacks. But where you at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like you're portraying. This is what society does. It puts one brother on top for others to see, and then all of this is cause covetousness and jealousy.
Yeah, jealousy.
You know what I'm saying? And when all of us should be winning, because society puts us on a road where we strive and value for these things, money, materialism, looks, reputation, when these things cannot truly fulfill us.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? These things cannot truly make us happy. Clout will not make you happy. Clout is not even a snack, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not enough nutrients. You know what I'm saying? You need that meal. You need that meal. You know what I'm saying? You need love. You need compassion. You need focus. You need encouragement. You need motivation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And these are the things that God taught us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, like once you truly like go on that path of focusing on like, yo, like how much you love your friends, how much you love your family, how much you love your loved ones and people in general, and you truly want to help, that just changes the whole board game.
Yeah, it changes.
You know what I'm saying?
When it comes to love and doing all these things that we want to do but we know hurts, that's what it comes with. This is what the game's all about. I show my brother love and he don't show me love back. It's cool. That's what it comes. It literally. That's what it comes.
I love you though. You feel what I'm saying?
I know you love me, bro.
No, I'm playing.
But I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
A lot of people, they feel like they'll give, and then they expected something in return, and it's like sometimes it doesn't work that way. But that's how it's gonna be.
Because sometimes all people need is a hand, for real.
All they really need. My thing is, if I'm doing good, why not pull up the next brother? Why am I expecting something? But if I do fall or I slide down the ladder just a little bit, if he's willing to pick me up, that's on him. But he doesn't. He's not obligated to. I just did a favor. I'm not expecting nothing. That's what it is. That's what it is. You can't always expect something. And that comes right back to the self-centeredness. Oh, I did this for you, but you couldn't do. And it's like,
keeping them in seats.
It's not even gonna go nowhere. The conversation's not gonna go nowhere after that. So that's why I'm like, just know whoever's in your corner. Just make sure they the right one. Like, and sometimes it sounds crazy, but sometimes you got to put them in a position to, figure out if they're really the one.
Yeah, that's
not
true.
Until, sometimes
the scripture say that.
It says that. Sometimes you got to test the friend or test
test
out the fruit. Says it in the word. I like how you said that, but make sure you test them. See, I kind of lost my train of thought, but you test them, and you sometimes you'll figure out like who's really for you. Sometimes it'd be no pressure and people fold under pressure. Sometimes there'd be no smoke nor fire and people just don't know what to do. So,
yo, you know what's funny, yo? Now go ahead, do your thing.
Bro, if you got it, you got it.
But yo, I'm just about to piggyback on what you said.
You got
because it's like, yo, when you operate as in like you really want to help and you trying to help the love you got for people, trying to help your community, trying to help your people. My thing is, when you're aiming on that righteous path, that ultimate path that God has for you, you're going to receive hate. You know what I'm saying? You're going to receive rejection.
What it comes with in the game.
Yeah. You're going to receive that because, like, once you're on that narrow path that God has for you, all the weeds, the snakes, the dandelions, all those things are being picked out the yard, being picked out the garden. You know what I'm saying? It's called a narrow path. Oh, yeah, my boy ain't got a lot to say about that, but it's a narrow path for a reason. It's a narrow path for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, like, that's why I said true love is not in bondage to the opinions of others. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to face a lot of opposition. Christ, look at Christ. Christ saved the whole world. Do a lot of people agree or respect what he did? No, but he did that for us. He paved the way for us. You know what I'm saying? Did he receive hate trying to establish righteousness and what's good trying to save the people? Yes, he did. Did he die trying to save the people? Yes, he did. Did he receive backlash, hate, and criticism? Was he misunderstood? Yes, he did. When you fall on that path to God, when you fall on that path to success in general, that's exactly what's going to happen. People's going to sleep on you. People's going to reject you. People's going to talk bad on you. People's going to try to demonize your character. But guess what? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Guess what?
Yeah.
Rejection's God's protection. So at the end of the day, if
Yes,
it happens
sir.
that way,
Yes,
let
sir.
it be. Just let it be.
Yeah.
Like I said, you're going to find out who's really for you. And I'm not trying to make it because they did this one thing that they're not for you. No, sometimes things happen. Sometimes accidents do happen. You know, so just don't beat up a brother or a sister because something we might have said you kind of took it and ran with it. No, sometimes little things happen. Sometimes you gotta a couple situations will show you whether or not somebody's really for you. You know, but there was something you did say that I just missed it. But it was something regarding
Jog memory.
My memory is like all over the place right now.
So like basically, like, I was saying like how God, like if you're on that narrow path, you're gonna face criticism.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that kind of brings it back. So listen, if you're really looking for change and you feel like you don't even necessarily have to be mature enough to do this, but if you're willing to see change and accept change. Sometimes you need to get snaked out. Sometimes you need to get dogged out. Sometimes you need the clowns, the two-faced people to bring you, so that you can witness it.
Let me have the jerk sauce. And sometimes you can be exposed to being the enemy too, to see what's the issue.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So if you ask me, I'd rather all that happen to me now at the age that I am. Versus when I get older and it's like I don't even know how to respond to this. It's like I'm 35 and I'm having friend problems. This person's fake. I'm not gonna vent about it. I'm just gonna be like, oh snap! I remember I went through that when I was like 22.
You're down your rock with me though.
Either I'm gonna speak on it or I'm gonna just fall back and just let it be. You can love somebody from a distance too. It's okay. You don't have to just totally throw them away. No, I'm not saying that. But you can love somebody from a distance, and that's totally fine.
It's the most effective thing, bro. Because like, when you fight fire with fire, when you fight hate with hate,
you're going to lose.
Bitterness, it's just not even that you're going to lose. It's not even effective, bro.
It's not effective at all.
It's not effective. Oh, she did this to me, so I'm going to do this. Oh, I'm going to stay to myself. Oh, I'm going to keep putting my shoulds and expectations on this person because this is what they should be doing. And it's like, bro, like, we're not God.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
I learned this too, and this was on a board game. The sweet game of revenge. I played Sorry, right? And every time I would get bumped and try to bump somebody back, it's like, dang, I can't ever get them. But it's like, you always want to one-up them, but you can't. It's like, you're flipping a card, so it's always through chances. It's like, imagine you taking all these chances, in life, and you're like, all right, they got me this time. Let me see if I get that Sorry card. And it's like, dang, I didn't even get the Sorry card. I got a 3. Yeah, I'm still stuck at the start. I didn't even make it home. I didn't even make it out to make it home. So it's like, dang, like, they got it. You just gotta keep, and it's just like it's a stupid game that you gotta keep playing. So it's like, all right, if it's gonna happen, you know what? So be it. Retreat mode. Either you retreat, speak on it. Sometimes it's okay to speak on it. Sometimes a friend just needs to hear somebody that's thorough enough to speak on something, and then they execute. Sometimes things get executed that way. It works. Hey.
Yeah. Fast, because when you one up somebody or you just do, I'm gonna treat you like this because you didn't do this for me. It's like, oh, you gotta learn your It's like when you approach somebody like this with the shoulds, the blame game. I'm not gonna talk to this person X, Y, and Z. It's not the most effective thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like one, it doesn't promote change in you. It doesn't promote change in whoever you're trying to. You know what I'm saying? It's not motivating others to do anything differently. Because when you fight hate with more hate, you know what I'm saying? What you do, you get more hate. When you gotta fight fire with fire, you end up burning the whole neighborhood down. Don't believe me? Look at our poor communities. Gang on gang violence. This down the third. You know what I'm saying? And like if it goes on from years and years and years. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's time to do it God's way. You know what I'm saying? It's time to love God's way. It's time to encourage God's way. It's time to motivate God's way. You know what I'm saying? It's time to inspire and change the world God's way. Because a lot of people think what true success is having a whole bunch of money, and you can have a whole bunch of money and be a complete failure in life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or about being famous, having that clout, having the reputation, having that name. You can still have that clout or famous name and still be a failure in life. You know what I'm saying? Still know how to juggle your relationships. Still know how to focus. Still know how to use what you've been given to help with this world. You could have all the power in the world and still be like a dictating narcissist. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like what true success is being who God made you to be.
Yeah. Sometimes it just takes you being yourself too. You know.
Facts.
You know,
that's all we can be at the end of the day.
Listen, our fingerprints already tells us right away we don't. Me and him don't share the same thing. Nobody shares the same fingerprints, not even twins. So it's like if you know who you are through the Most High, through God, be who you are. Stop being a follower. Stop being the next man.
You'll always fail being someone you're not, or being somebody else.
Or most of the time you look foolish. It's like, wait, hold on.
Part-time job. I ain't even getting paid for it.
Not even getting paid to act. You know, be somebody I'm not. So it's just like, don't do that. Just. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta stand alone. Not necessarily stand alone, but like you gotta be yourself. You gotta be comfortable with who you are in your own skin. You know, the only way you can find yourself is sometimes having to separate yourself.
That's facts. So, you know, because when you see yourself the way God see you, and you like you for who you are, then it doesn't matter what people think, because people's opinions always change. Some people could be like, "Oh, my boy, he the man," you know, and one minute, and then the moment you make one mistake, they'll click the spit and DM it on your name the next day, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you don't ever. That's so dangerous. Don't ever put your value on what people think, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let your accomplishments or let God what's doing in your life speak for itself. And Psalm 23 says God will bless you in the presence of your enemies, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's for sure.
Trust me. Just trust the process and stay focused, man. Stay focused on how God see you and stay focused on His love and direction and guidance for you. That's the ultimate plan, you know what I'm saying? God moves is the best boss moves, you feel what I'm saying? You know the vibes, right?
You know the vibes. Come on now.
That's facts.
All right, so we're going to close out with a question. All right, so listen. Nah. So, 2020.
Yes, sir.
And he never knows when I'm giving you these questions, all right? So,
I just want
y'all to know. It's not like we just come up here and we have like a... Nah. We freestyle this.
That's a big
We freestyle this. All right, so listen.
Keeping it raw, you feel me?
Listen. 2020.
Yes, sir.
Give us 3. I only said 3. Relax. You over here. I wish you could see his feet shaking right now. Give us only 3 strengths 2020 revealed to you. 3 strengths within yourself. Within yourself.
Okay. The love of God.
Okay.
Peace.
Okay.
And gratitude.
Gratitude. That was too easy. Give you another one.
That
was too easy.
He's like, I'm gonna throw him another hardball. I was we're gonna make it difficult.
Alright. Ooh. Folks in the comment section, y'all could definitely put something down there too.
Now.
Give us 3 strengths, but I got another one.
Another one.
This one for y'all. Him as well. Alright, Trey. If you knew you couldn't fail.
Yeah.
Now listen. If you knew you couldn't fail, what would you do? If you knew you couldn't fail.
That's
That's endless opportunities right there. What's one thing you will do that you know you won't fail? I want to hear this.
I'm not gonna.
Think about it.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Keep it a buck. We ain't lying here.
I wanna go all out of life.
You wanna go all out on life?
I wanna go all out. But
doing what though? Because there's people that's going all out in life and ain't doing nothing. There's nothing wrong with that.
I would do a lot more like public speaking.
Public speaking.
Yeah.
You would be a public speaker.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know. Talk about it.
He got me with that one.
Yeah, I got
he got to the root of that thing too. Like, keep it a buck too. What you gonna say? You didn't let me finish my thought, let alone my words. Yes, sir.
It's real though. That's all.
Yes, sir, man.
That's all. Well, listen. Let me tell y'all something. This is Y.K.K.M. Young Kings, Kingdom Mindset.
You know the vibes, baby.
Tell them.
Yes, sir. Young Kings, Kingdom Mindset.
Tell them your at.
All right, my at, follow me on Instagram, Trevor McFarlane. So TRAEVON.M. You'll be able to find me. Follow me on Snapchat, TRAEVON.M. You'll be able to find me lickety split. You know what I'm saying? Keep it 100, keep it a buck.
Hey, how as they all know me.
Yes, sir.
AHOWIE _. I believe it's a second underscore. You'll find me after the first one.
He got the blue tick, so that'll be easy.
Oh,
That'll be easy.
come on.
Look at the blue tick. You feel me?
I don't got Jack Dillon. I ain't nobody. Man,
Yes, sir.
I do this in the grace of God, man. I do this for him, man.
Big facts.
This is for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
None of this is for vainglory. But
Yes,
yeah, that's us.
Mm-hmm.
We love y'all. We appreciate y'all for tuning in
Yes,
all the
sir.
time.
Yes, sir,
like
man. Thank
with
y'all
the
for support.
inconsistency, still be seeing folks
Right,
pulling up, listening, tuning in, commenting, and even supporting us through text. You know, telling us how great we are. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all.
Real love.
Much love.
Anything you gotta say?
You good. Anything I gotta say, man? Yeah, just piggyback, man. Thank y'all so much for supporting us, man. Thank y'all for y'all help, y'all contributions, sharing my page, sharing the pages. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
My page, Alex page, the Y.K.K.M page, man. I really appreciate it, man. Stay tuned for some more content coming y'all way. It's your boy Trey.
It's your boy A.
Don't forget to pray and enjoy the rest of your day.
Y.K.K.M.
Yeah.
Ow!